fabulous people, welcome to Vienna! If this place is not on your bucket list yet, by the end of this video, it definitely will be. Vienna is truly one of a kind, and in today's video, I'll share with you everything you need to know to have the most perfect Vienna itinerary. From what to do in Vienna, where to eat in Vienna, to top Vienna travel tips. In this Vienna vlog, we will cover it all. Now, if this sounds good, before we begin, please remember to smack that like button. And if you're new to my channel and my vibe, and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe. Alright, fabulous people, let's go explore Vienna. With a busy cultural calendar and numerous sites, Vienna is a year-round destination for people from all over the world. It offers a unique ensemble of traditional heritage and modernity. Magnificent imperial buildings, long-lasting tradition of musical arts, modern architecture, and of course, the famous Viennese cuisine. Talking about food in Vienna, I'm going to begin this Vienna travel guide with one of the most famous cafes in the world, Café Central. It has been the center of Austrian culinary tradition, literature, philosophy, and culture since 1876. Anyone in Vienna at the turn of the century was to be found here. Over cakes, coffee, cigars, and the game of chess, people discussed, philosophized, and often spent more time here than at home. Nowadays, visitors to Vienna are still greeted by the same atmosphere. In this ambiance, you can taste the Viennese coffee specialties as well as pastries like the famous chocolate cake Sacher cake and typical Viennese dishes like wiener schnitzel, thin-breaded, pan-fried veal cutlet. Small portions in Vienna, guys. Small portions. I'm gonna be starving after this meal. It's really good. After lunch, on my way to Hofburg Palace, I wanted to soak up the atmosphere of Vienna, the capital of Austria, known as the City of Music. The first thing that strikes you when you arrive in Vienna is the grandeur of the architecture. Wherever you look, you can't help but to notice the past has put its elegant stamp on Vienna. Yet, the city is a modern home to 1.9 million people and is consistently voted the world's most livable city. Excited to discover more, I arrived at the Hofburg Imperial Palace, formerly the residence of the imperial family and one of the biggest palace complexes in the world. For more than 7 centuries, the Empire of Habsburgs was ruled from here. Even after the monarchy, it remains the official seat of the Austrian head of state, the federal president. Today, some of Vienna's most visited museums and collections are housed in the Imperial Palace, and I couldn't wait to see and share with you the Sisi Museum, where everything revolves around the world-famous Empress Elizabeth, known as Sisi. The museum focuses on Elizabeth's private life, her rebellion against the court ceremonial, her rare beauty, sporting excellence, and relentless desire for travel. From the carefree time as a young girl in Bavaria, to the surprising engagement with the Austrian emperor, to her assassination in Geneva, the museum shows the restless life of this legendary empress. If you plan on doing Vienna travel, visiting the Sisi Museum should definitely be on your list of things to do in Vienna. Alright, fabulous people, just so you know, the price is 17 euros and 50 cents, I believe, because we got 2 tickets, so it was 35 euros all together. And I do recommend to book it far in advance because this is one of the most popular attractions in Vienna, so it does get crowded. As the evening sets upon the city, there is no better place to be than the Bank Brasserie and Bar, one of my absolute favorite restaurants in the world. Located right in the middle of the cashier hall of the former bank, this is one of the hottest spots in Vienna and is definitely not to be missed during your next trip to Vienna. Prepare to be spoiled by the stunning ambiance, top-level service, and regional delicacies based on seasonal ingredients. No matter if you're into seafood, meat, or looking for vegetarian options, this hot spot in Vienna has it all. After dinner, I recommend moving to the bar to enjoy unique cocktails, each invented by the bar staff themselves. Trust me, fabulous, this place is an absolute must while visiting Vienna. The next day in Vienna began with discovering one of the top Vienna attractions, St. Stephen's Cathedral, which is considered the symbol of Vienna. The cathedral's Baroque interior is full of treasures, from bejeweled relics to holy books, as well as the tombs of Viennese luminaries like Emperor Friedrich III and Prince Eugene of Savoy. Here, you can climb up the 343 steps to be rewarded with some pretty unforgettable views of the city. Alternatively, for the views of St. Stephen's Cathedral itself, I recommend visiting Bar Onyx, located right in front of the cathedral. I wouldn't necessarily go there for food, but definitely stay for a drink and spectacular views. Now, if you're a foodie and looking for a special place for lunch, in this Vienna City Guide, I'm going to introduce you to Naschmarkt, Vienna's iconic open-air market. Here, you can taste your way around the city's diverse culinary heritage, from Austrian specialties to spices and exotic fruits. And once you're done sampling, I recommend heading to one of the numerous cafes and restaurants dotted throughout the ancient market, where you can sample not only Viennese delicacies, but traditional food from all over the world. All right, fabulous people, just so you know, the market is open every single day except for Sundays. But on Sundays, every single restaurant on the market is still open. So even if you don't get a chance to enjoy all the vendors, you can still come to the market and enjoy one of the numerous restaurants. One thing, please keep in mind that most of the restaurants accept cash only. So just in case, have some cash on you and have a good time. And of course, no trip to Vienna can be completed without visiting Vienna State Opera, one of the leading opera houses in the world. For decades, I dreamt about attending one of its performances with world-class artists accompanied by a unique orchestra. And I'm so happy that tonight my dream is coming true and I'm able to share this experience with you. Fabulous people, I am speechless. The beauty of this place, the decor, the energy is so special. In my opinion, if you plan on doing Vienna travel, visiting Vienna Opera House is an absolute must. Tonight we're going to see ballet, which has a very special place in my heart because I used to dance ballet for many years. So I'm so excited to see the performance and of course to share this experience with you. Each season, the schedule features 350 performances with more than 60 different operas and ballets. It is the house with the largest repertoire, yet if there is one Vienna travel advice that I can share with you, make sure to get your tickets months in advance, especially if you want to have the best seat options. Alright, fabulous people, I'm going to give you a quick tour of our lodge at the Opera House. Come on in. So this is our sitting and look at this view. If you're wondering which performance to choose, I strongly recommend Giselle, a timeless tale of power of love, which is considered one of the most important works in the history of ballet. The performance was so powerful and emotional that a couple of hours flew by like 2 seconds and resulted in a prolonged standing ovation from the audience at the end. After this unforgettable experience, it was time for dinner at the Rot Bar, located inside the famous Hotel Sacher, right in front of the Vienna State Opera. Here, among striking red interiors, elegant oil paintings and crystal chandeliers, you will be offered a variety of traditional Austrian recipes and Viennese classics refined with best products from regional producers. The most perfect place to end this memorable evening and my Vienna travel vlog. Alright, fabulous people, thank you so much for watching this Vienna travel guide. I truly hope that you found it useful and beneficial. And before you go and start packing for Vienna, please remember to smack that like button. And if you're new to my channel and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe, and I truly hope to see you all in my next video.